Go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 143 of the Monday Night Wars. Yeah, we're not dead. We're back. We're like Eric Bischoff. We're back and better than ever.
We're
And
like TNA, the thing that won't ever die.
yeah, and whoever those horrible people were that unsubscribed to Jmack Gaming,
Okay,
you
no,
aren't real
don't
fans.
even listen to him, guys.
We
love
are
you
on the
all.
we're trying to get 370 subscribers so we can get the 370 live stream.
I know it's been a half a year since our last episode.
Yeah, a lot has changed in that year, in that time. A lot's changed. But you know what hasn't changed? The high quality action that's gonna come from these shows. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, and the low quality action that's gonna come from WCW.
Oh, well, I mean, I just put over both of our shows, but I mean, if we're gonna jump back to this, then I guess we can run the B+ show right now.
Let's just get into it and see if I can remember any storylines from 6 months ago.
Let's see. I bet you can't.
Don't look. Alright, we start off the pre-show. Alright, it's 2018. New year, new me. I don't have any pre-show matches this Raw. Sorry to get your panties in a bunch. We got a recap video of the Paul brothers. Jake Paul and Logan Paul. I mean, Paul Bearer and Paul White.
Jesus Christ. I never thought we'd bring their names up in this series.
Try to get the views, brother.
Are you gonna put Jake Paul in the hashtag for the video description?
They celebrate their this is just a recap video of the win last night at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, we recorded it 6 months ago, but last night was the Royal Rumble.
It feels like 6 months ago.
Yeah, Paul White went over the Undertaker at the Royal Rumble. So we start off the show with a Hot 100. The Rock comes out, the 1999 Royal Rumble winner. And he gets on the mic, and he just goes, "Finally, after 6 months of being away from action, I return. My in-ring debut, or return, was the 1999 Royal Rumble. And in fact, I entered from number 1, and I won the entire thing." Now, what does that mean for The Rock? That means that at WrestleMania, I will be in the main event for the World Championship title. Now, Stone Cold, you are the champion right now. And let's just not wait until the Royal Rumble. Let's do this now. Let's do it now. And out comes Vince McMahon, and he's having none of it.
No chance.
No chance in hell, Dwayne. Well, we're going to keep your world title shot from WrestleMania. And hell, I thought about doing it at the next pay-per-view, No Way Out. But then I remembered, Triple H is coming back. So at No Way Out, in 4 weeks, it will be Triple H getting his rematch for the title that he never lost. Triple H will go one-on-one with Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and The Rock. You will face the winner of that match at WrestleMania in the main event in front of all the millions and millions. Shut up, Vince. That's my line. You don't say it. Sorry, Dwayne. Sorry. But in the meantime, tonight you will have a match. You will have your first singles match in over 6-7 months here on Monday Night Raw, in front of the 17,000 people here at the Bank Atlantic Center here in Florida. You will take on, in the main event, the man you eliminated last to win the Royal Rumble last night. And that man, his name is Edge. And the fans, they start going crazy. The two hottest baby faces here in the company right now, Edge and The Rock, go one-on-one here.
Well,
you're right.
not much of a baby face in there.
What was that?
He's not much of a baby face anymore, but...
Who? Oh, yeah.
Edge.
You're right. My bad. Two of the hottest acts in the biz. Sorry, I kept thinking Edge was the one that got turned on. My bad. Edge and The Rock here in the main event. We start off the night going one-on-one for the light heavyweight championship. We couldn't have a rematch from last night because of RVD. We got news earlier in the day that RVD took his talents, he took his ball, and he went home to ECW.
I thought he got suspended for weed.
He will no longer be a part of World Wrestling Federation for the time being. But we have Mystico, we have Norman Smiley. They go one-on-one in a rematch for the light heavyweight championship. If you forgot over the last 5 months of no videos, Mystico won a triple threat match over him, Smiley, and RVD to win the light heavyweight championship. And they have great chemistry, and Mystico defends with a submission with a Palanca Tornado.
Former tag team partners.
They're still tag team partners.
The Mystic Smile.
The Mystic Smiles. As you can see after the match, they celebrate. They give each other handshakes. Mystico gets his arm raised by Norman Smiley. But here comes two half of the Funk Boys, Scotty Too Funky, and the Godfather of the Funk, the Godfather. And they beat down Mystico and Norman Smiley. And Godfather gets on the mic. He said, "It's been too long since my boys have been in the spotlight. Scotty Too Funky, Kid Cash Me Outside. How about that? It's been too long."
What an outdated meme. we gotta call him something else.
It's been too long since these guys have had gold around their waist, and it's time and a no way out. We'll see you for that light heavyweight championship, Mystico. If your mom will drive you there, you 15-year-old son of a bitch, and slaps him.
Oh man, what a nice distico.
We move on to Vince McMahon backstage, and he tells Shawn McMichaels and Kurt Angle.
Shawn McMichaels.
Shawn McMichaels.
Shawn McMichaels.
God damn it, Shawn, that's my name. He tells these two that they had a hell of a match last night. And Shawn Michaels may have he was victorious. But now tonight they will team up together. And at No Way Out, they will be in a tag team match of some sort. You guys are now tag team partners. He said he liked their match so much that he wants to see them together. Maybe bring out the best of other teams, other superstars here. So in the next couple weeks, Vince McMahon will single-handedly look for a team to put these two against.
You're gonna face the Truth Commission.
And let me tell you right now, the winner of that match at No Way Out, the tag team match, will go on to WrestleMania. I'm telling you right now, to take on the tag team champions. Vince McMahon making promises. A lot of going on right now here in the first Raw on the road to Mania. We move on to a match, and about that good heat in decent wrestling. Biff! They don't click in a show in the performance. Biff's getting better at his gimmick, though. Mankind defeated Biff in 1040 with a double arm DDT. Last night saw the defeat of Mankind once again to Owen Hart, our IC champion, and you'll see what it's doing to poor old Mankind later in the show. But right now, Vince McMahon tells Ken Shamrock that he will have a match. He is pleasantly surprised by the dismantling of Shane McMahon last night. He's giving him one of the top dogs here in the company tonight. We move on to our third match of the night, and their angle was supposed to go there, but it never did. This is a number one contender tag team title match, as now our whole tag team division is depleted, as the best friends have moved on. Edge and Christian have broken up, and Chad stole the Road Warriors.
So it's now time for the Truth Commission, the Shining Stars, and the Headbangers to get their moment in the sun.
So it's the two meme teams, my boys, the Shining Stars, Primo and Carlito, taking on Mosh and Mosh 2. And in about that Decent Wrestling and Little Heat, the Headbangers defeat the Shining Stars when Mosh 2 stage dives on Primo.
I love how he might have just been called Mosh. Who are you? I'm Mosh number 2.
Mosh 2. And after the match, the tag team champions of Billy Gunn and Road Dogg get in the faces of Mosh 2.0. We move on to Jeff Jarrett. He has the guitar. He has D'Lo Brown. And he also has the European Championship. After last night's triple threat match for the Euro title, Jeff Jarrett successfully defends it over the Big Boss Man and Bam Bam Bigelow. And he has a concert that he sings about them and makes fun of them for losing.
Oh, man. What an asshole.
And D'Lo Brown is on the top rope. And you know how he does his head shaking thing? He's doing that. We move on to the fourth match of the night. The tag team match that we're all looking for. The American Heartbreakers take on Snow Gun Inc. in a bout that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. The American Heartbreakers defeat Snow Gun Inc. in 12:18 when Kurt Angle taps out Bart Gunn with the ankle lock. Shawn Michaels wasting hundreds right now, buddy.
Vince told me to get them over, and damn it, I'ma do it.
Shawn Michaels has a gimmick that's getting stale, so I gotta look into that. I'm gonna write that down right now. Oh, that's already written down. I haven't done shit about it. Let's just move on. Oh, we see Mankind in the boiler room. He's backstage, he's in the boiler room, and he's freaking out. He's sitting on the ground, he's shaking back and forth, and he's crying. He says, "What now? What now?" And he's doing the freak out thing. So yeah. Mankind, what now?
Man, what is next for Mankind?
Oh, I'm getting a call. I'm getting a call on Discord. I'm not answering it, but I'm declining it. But
listen, we got it. Business. Business is conducting.
370 Gaming won't watch this, so I don't. But he's calling me right now. Put
him in the call.
No, we have a recap video of Shane's death. This is a obituary for Shane.
Jesus Christ!
As Ken Shamrock ripped his limbs apart
and ate them.
We move on to the co-main event and a superb match. B+. Ken Shamrock defeats Sean Stasiak in 14:31 with a belly-to-belly. Ken Shamrock, the king of the males heavyweight division right now. Sean Stasiak, he had a good performance last night against the heavyweight champion Stone Cold. But
and this is his thanks.
This is his thanks getting destroyed by Ken Shamrock, the man on fire right now. We go to a recap video right before our main event of the turn. We saw it last night. America's favorite tag team, Edge and Christian. They had the tag team gold for a while, and they take on the New Age Outlaws. And, the New Age Outlaws won the match. And Edge, I guess, disgruntled by being the one who was probably overshadowed in the group, takes his frustrations out on Christian Cage.
He was just upset that his missile drop kicks weren't getting the job done.
So we move on to our main event where Edge, the man himself, is here in the main event. And he takes on The Rock.
Oh, 92.
And about that at Superb Wrestling in Great Heat, The Rock defeats Edge in his debut, reemergence as a star. Edge. He puts on a good performance. He takes it to the limit. He takes The Rock to the limit, but The Rock showing why he is the 1999 Royal Rumble champion. The Rock pins Edge in 20 minutes to end Monday Night Raw. No post-show angles, nothing after that. We have a 90.
Oh, man, starting off hot and heavy.
And it's like I haven't missed a beat. That was episode 141 or 143. I guess I have missed a beat. We're back. This episode will be up in and remember,
on a serious note though, thank you for being patient with us.
Yeah, I just got burnt out on everything, and then I had the WrestleMania trip, and then I had everything going on in my life. Yeah.
You getting burnt out really came at an inopportune time because a lot of shit has happened.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Vader's dead.
He certainly is.
Hiromu Takahashi's dead.
No, he's just got a broken neck. Your boy's I'll be at All In.
Yeah, MJF, of course.
Of course.
Who's my boy?
Me.
Who?
Me.
You're gonna be at Chad's All In, boys.
Have I not told you? Well, I guess
No.
I'll drop the announcement here. Okay. Well, so Ringmasters podcast is going to be at All In Weekend, and we're recording an episode of Ringmasters at the StarCast event.
Nice. Who you got on the show?
Yeah.
Who you got recording?
We're sending them a list of, I think it was 10 wrestlers at the event that we want to interview.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, I got Cody number one.
Of course.
But yeah, there's a bunch of names that we've got written down. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, that's what's going on in my life.
Is Tully Blanchard on the list?
Tully Blanchard is not on the list.
All right, guys. So remember, fuck Cody Rhodes.
Okay.